The next topic of this lesson, social differences within and beyond the framework of caste. So during this time, that is 600 BCE to 600 CE, they have all the Aryans who have divided the society according to the occupation of the people, that the person who has adopted that occupation uh, will be regarded as the person who belong to that varn. Okay, but that was in the early Vedic period, but it became rigid when it started coming towards the later Vedic period. That is, in this time, the professional occupation varnas, they started changing into casteism. It became very rigid, and the people who are belonging to that particular occupation, they were forced to adopt that occupation only, and they cannot marriage on with the people of other one. So it became very rigid, and this took the form of casteism. You are probably familiar with the term caste, which refers to a set of hierarchical order. Hierarchy means from the highest to the lowest. So in the later Vedic period, the professional occupation or the varna, it took a rigid form, and it took a form of casteism. That is, it became a order of a society, that from the highest to the lowest. So the highest who were ranked as the Brahmins, they were ranked as the first order of the society, or first one of the society, and they were given the highest status in the society. So the work of the Brahmins were to preach and to learn Vedas, and also to teach. So they were known as Brahmins. They were considered as scholars or teachers. Then the second one were the Kshatriyas. One was the Kshatriyas, who was also where the warrior class was there, and who were considered to rule over the territory. They were also known as administrative class people, whose work was to protect and defend their country from the enemies. Then the third was the Vaishya, who were regarded as agriculturists, pastoralists, and traders, and their work was to earn money. The last was the Shudras, or the service class, whose work was to serve all these above three class society people, and they were considered as the lowest. They were given the lowest rank in the hierarchical order. In this class, mostly those who were made as slaves of the enemies who were defeated, were made as slaves, and they were given this rank of Shudras, that is, to serve the upper class people of the society. Okay. You are probably familiar with the term caste, which refers to a set of hierarchical order, so hierarchical social order categories. The ideal order was laid down in the Dharma Sutras and Dharma Shastra. Brahmins claimed that this order, in which they were ranked, was divinely obtained, means to claim the highest status in the society. They associated that these varnas were not made by any human being, but they were made by the god. So they attached it a divinely order. uh, while placing groups classified as Shudras and untouchables at the very bottom of the social order. So Shudras, they who and the untouchable, they were the last of the social hierarchy order, and their work was to serve the people. Position within the order were supposedly determined by birth. So, during the later Vedic age, when it became very rigid that the profession of a person is his caste, then any if a person takes if any birth take place in that family, then a child who is born in that family has to take up the profession of his family only. Means he cannot change his profession when he becomes young. So the profession or the caste was determined by birth only. So a child has to take up the his caste uh, of his family in which he takes his means in which he was born. Now come to the subtopic. Okay, so first this one is clear to you. So